There is some controversy brewing about the YMCA project in Bemidji that will soon start construction with the demolition of 3 abandoned buildings in the rail corridor district. Those buildings are sometimes used as an unregistered shelter for the homeless when all others are full. And project leaders plan for those buildings to be taken down before the year's end. Our reporter Matthew Freeman has more details.
Greater Bemidji has plans to demolish 3 abandoned buildings in the rail corridor district for a new YMCA facility and other businesses. While some view the buildings as a safety hazard, others refer to this building in particular as the mansion, and it is often a place of residence for the homeless population in the area.
The building ended up becoming housing, temporary shelters, unrestricted, no barrier shelter.
While Schaefer can see the dangers surrounding the buildings themselves, like other officials in the area have claimed.
There's no sanitation, there's no toilets, there's no running water. It's a place where people can be victimized. It's a place where people can overdose.
It's a space that is unsightly and it is dangerous.
Schaefer believes tearing down those buildings just creates extra barriers for the homeless in the area.
Folks can't camp out in the city. We don't have ordinances that support people being able to camp within city limits. And so then you limit yourselves to, if I can't camp, where am I going to go?
And for some, the mansion was their only form of shelter during the June 21st windstorm, where 120-mile-an-hour wind speeds blew through the streets of Bemidji.
That building served as safety. That building served as shelter, and as damaged as the building got. Imagine what it was like to be in the storm and not having a shelter to go to.
Some officials believe more housing options will help. Schaefer, however, believes more immediate shelters need to be available.
We know statistically that there's a lot less housing options than there are citizens. At the same time, if we're having people sleeping on the streets, at our municipal buildings, at abandoned buildings, that immediately tells us we need to have shelter space.
Schaefer knows the solution will require a lot of time, money, and resources, but believes a collaborative effort from city, county, and other officials can make it happen.
We know that there are options to be able to do rezoning. We know there are options to be able to reallocate different funding options. And I know right now we're in a lot of budget deficits, and money is something that a lot of us don't have. We do, however, have spaces that can be repurposed. We have spaces that are, forfeited. If we look at like tax deferred land, and if we look at spaces that are maybe in ownership of city and county folks, using those spaces and turning into something different.
Reporting in Bemidji, I'm Matthew Freeman, Lakeland News.
And a press conference will be held next Tuesday with several city leaders on hand detailing the demolition timeline, as well as announcing the first new businesses coming to the corridor. Our reporter Matthew Freeman will be in attendance.
Lakeland News is a nonprofit news organization. Donate to Lakeland PBS today to support your local news team.